time for the bell. How many options will you sell? Fire up your platform, get ready to enter. But first, let's get the mindset centered. Hey, let's go. We're not here to gamble, we're here to trade. We follow the plan, that's how we get paid. Testing, trading, have success. Find what works for you and forget the rest. Stats and probabilities is what we're about. Time to dismiss greed and doubt. Focus on the process, not the money. And the profits will flow like honey. Power Hour Live, let's start the show. Come on, trade hackers, get ready to go. 0-day options, time to make bank. Get locked and loaded, then be ready to blank. Hey!
Hey everyone, welcome to Power Hour Live, Friday, October 24th. S&P up 63, NASDAQ up 303, Russell up 34, Dow up 550. Russell the strongest, S&P the least strong. Gold and silver are both down a little less than 0.5%. Notes and bonds and yields pretty flat. Oil down 0.5%. Natural gas up almost 1. All the grains finished red. Euro and the pound are pretty unchanged. Bitcoin up about 0.5%, and the VIX down 5.5. Currently at 16.35. As far as my trades today, pretty light day of trading. My BICs are doing well as we speak. I paused my first couple tranches with CPI pre-market. So my first one was at 9:07 Central, so it's about 37 minutes after the market opens. My first 3 tranches got one side stopped, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unstopped. So my last tranche is 10 wide between 6,800 and 6,810. So we're right there in the middle right now, 6,805. So if we can stay between those, that would be a nice day of bicking. I did a 6-7 put calendar, which is pretty much break even. Down tiny. And then day trades, I had a winner in AMD. I had 2 losers in QQQ, and then I've still got one small position in QQQ. So we will either end a little red or a little green. We'll see how it shakes out. But I spent a lot of my day. Oh, and then I've got those 2 earnings flies. Looks like both will be losers. Netflix, way out of the money. Just going to let that one expire. Tesla had a chance. It was profitable this morning, but then the sell-off. So it's going to be a loser as well. I'm just going to let that one expire as well. We're about 20 points away from the 450 strike. So unless Tesla decides to get frisky and jump 20 points into the close, shouldn't have any assignment issues. But so that's all I've done for trading today. I spent most of the day working on the AOC, Elliot. Working on the AOC. All right, all. That's it for me. Chad, how's your day?
Yeah, I had a TLC trade, 20/40/60 and out. And in my other account, I put on a TLC trade, really, size down. And then when it got off center on the move up, I put on another one and kind of played it as a couple of my multi-iron Condor trades. And so currently, I mean, if it stays under 68.10, it's got a 25 wide max profit, and I haven't taken anything off. So because I sized down, just 4 contracts each. Currently up 90%. One's trading at 45 cents, one's at 80 cents. And a 25, it's got a 45 wide break even and a 25 wide max profit tent. So that's it. Light day of trading here too, because that's just been milking that one.
As far as big movers on the board, Open Door is up the most on my board, 15.5%. Circle is up 10. Coinbase up 10. Some of the quantums are up. CoreWeave's up 7. AMD's up 7. MU's up 6. Hood's up 4. NVIDIA's up almost 3. Handful of reds. DraftKings is down 4. I think they're feeling the heat from Kalshi. That's what I'm hearing. Tesla's down 3.5 after that big bounce yesterday, giving some back. So right now, the only thing I have is on, I've got some QQQ calls, and I've got my 6-7 put calendar. Does not look like a good day for Mahomes, but I will do some Mahomes scalping. Opt for dollar style. If you look at the 05s right now, already at $1.35. I've only done one scout, Moel. Just trying to scout 50 cents off the fly. Opt for dollar is the Mahomes scalping master. I don't use a bot. I've just used the OCO order. I think that's what Opt for dollar does as well. I think a bot could work pretty good, though.
Noel likes those bots.
Yeah, I may set up a bot. Well, let's see. I've got an old... I think I've got an old Mahomes bot. Let me see. I have a long iron fly bot. So if I set this at 349, sorry, let me bring this over. You guys can see what I'm doing here. So it's going to enter at 349. All right, I got a bot set. Oh wait, how many contracts did I do here? Yeah, that's a good idea. Scalp. All right, set. All right, so S&P and NASDAQ pushing up to highs of day. So that's a long iron fly because I was trying to compare that to a butterfly, which I'm going to fix that. I'll just turn it into a butterfly on the call side, and then I can manually do stuff on the put side if I want to. But I'll just try that for today. My 6-7 put calendar is just doing nothing today. NVIDIA doing a little pumping to new highs of day here the last 30 minutes or so. MU's been strong. It's just kind of stalling out a little bit right now. Russell's been kind of trending down after that first initial push. Bitcoin was weak this morning. It's been kind of chopping back up. You guys want to see my back test, my manual back test for the AOC? Talk about some pain in the arse work that was. Hang on a second here. If nobody can come up with a better name, I guess we're going to have to call it AOC. Ooh, the Pelosi. I like that one too. I like that one too. Sorry, give me a minute. I'm just cleaning something up here. All right, so here's what I did. So I'm not going to go into a lot of detail here on the actual strategy. I talked about it a little bit on a live stream on Friday, and then I'm going to be doing a full course on it. So I'm not going to get too much in depth here, but here's basically what I did here as far as kind of my manual back test. I went back to the beginning of 2022 just because it was a lot of work and I didn't want to go back any further. And so what I did is I recorded all the SET prices on the monthly expiration date. I also recorded the SPX open, and then I recorded the SPX price at 8:35, so that's 5 minutes after the bell. And then 10 a.m. Central, I recorded the SPX price. And so essentially the way that you can think about this is for every point, once you close the trade or hedge it off, which I'll be talking about different ways to hedge it off. So at whatever point you close the trade or hedge it off, however many points SPX is under the SET number, you can think of it as you can make about $100 per point under. Obviously, if it's over the SET, then you would lose about $100 per point per one lot. So basically what I did is I recorded the SPX open versus the set, and I just color coded it. If I color coded it green, that means it was lower than the SET price, and if it was red, that means it was higher. I didn't record any approximate P&L on that one, just because you're not going to get out right at the open. So what I did is I recorded the approximate P&L at 8:35. So if you got out 5 minutes after the market open, and then I just picked 10 a.m. because it was just an hour and a half later, just an arbitrary time later, just to compare. And so this is based on a one lot. And so here's what it looks like. So the SPX opened below the SET about 57% of the time. At 5 minutes after the bell, you were able to book profits 71% of the time, and holding till 10 a.m., you were able to book profits 73% of the time. And then based on a one lot, total profit closing 5 minutes after the bell was about 18,000, and this is 45 trade occurrences. And then holding till 10 a.m. was almost 49,000. I also recorded the gap from the Thursday close to the Friday open, just to see if there was anything you could tell from that, which I haven't seen anything. But anyway, that's just kind of the high level overview of the performance. One thing is on 1017, which is the one I just traded, 5 minutes after the bell, it's showing a $1,000 loss, or hold until 10, a $300 loss. I actually made $560. So a lot of it depends on, a little bit of luck when you get out, that kind of thing. But these are just approximate kind of estimates. Yeah, so the SET is the settlement price of SPX on those AM options. And then I'll talk about closing it versus hedging it. There's a lot to it. S&P and NASDAQ dipping a little bit. If you want to hear a little bit more before I do the course, you can go back to Friday's live stream. I kind of walked through the 1017 example that I took. Got about 23 plus minutes till the bell. Yeah, that's exactly right, Elliot. So you had the biggest loss if you closed 5 minutes after the market opened. The biggest loss was $2,500. That happened once, and there's a $2,400 loss. So that's the biggest loss that there's been. If you held it till 10 a.m., there was a big one. Well, there's a couple, 2, 3. Oh yeah, there's a $7,100 loss. A couple 3,000, 2,700. Yeah, so you are taking more risk, but it's equated to over twice as much profit too. So Troy, I have not done literally anything in gold, unfortunately. I did not participate in that run up. Have you been playing gold? Opt for dollar. It's only on the monthly expiration where there's AM settled expiration. So it's just once a month. So it's only that Friday. Friday of monthly expiration. Enter it Thursday. Close it that Friday morning. Yeah, my level of participation in the gold move was kind of every day I would look at it and be like, gold's in a new all-time high. Cool. Missed that. Oh, gold's still going up. I'm still missing it. All right, got about a little over 20 minutes, 10 minutes till MOC. I do have some gold bars, some silver too, more silver. My mom has a ton of silver. I'm telling her she needs to start selling. So my mom's husband, so it'd be my stepdad, he passed away, but he was a big time prepper. Let me tell you how big of a prepper he was. He buried a school bus on his property, and they kept like canned goods and gold bars, silver bars, all kinds of stuff.
Genius.
My mom just sold the house about 6 months ago, and I went down because there's like a kind of like a storm door, like I don't know what you call it, like the double doors that open up, and then you walk down a ladder into the and they had a secret tunnel from their closet in their master bedroom into the bus as well. But I went down there. I went down there from the outside, and probably the quickest you've ever seen me move. I jumped back out. There were so many snakes down there. It was, oh my God. It made the hair on the back of my neck stand up. Powdered eggs.
You gonna bury that bus on your farm?
No, it's gone. My mom sold it.
Oh no, I'm talking about the one on your place.
Oh No, actually, they're getting ready to move.
Oh, really?
I'm losing my bus people. No more bus. Looks like Nvidia kind of tailing off now.
Earlier today, I was guessing 6,800 finish.
It's right there.
Yeah, that's right where my multi-iron Condor dead center is.
All right, I'm going to close my 6-7 put calendar. Troy, are we allowed to talk about the modeling tool yet? I kind of let the cat out of the bag the other day. Rusty gave me access, and I showed a little bit. I saw you post a picture in your Discord though, so I thought it was okay. Black Friday, all right. It's cool. I love it. Coolest thing, well, the biggest thing I kind of like about it compared to, well, hang on a second. Let me post this calendar. Close. So like on TOS, on the Analyze tab on TOS, it's just end of day, right? So the cool thing about that one is, that I was showing, is it's literally intra-minute. So if you're looking at a 0 DTE iron condor or something like that, you can kind of show the theoretical P&L throughout the day, as opposed to TOS is just end of day. And then the 3D deal on like calendars, that's pretty cool too. I haven't really dug into that enough to fully grasp how I would look at that, but looks pretty cool. What's the better model? The one on TOS is the Jerkson Stensland. Or you can choose, but that's the default one. And then they have the binomial and the Black Scholes. Got about 4.5 minutes till MOC. The OO butterfly is trading for about $1.80. Are you going to call it the Troy McNeil model? Give yourself a little bit of credit. I mean, if it sucks, just call it the Rusty model. Throw him under the bus. Well, my Bics are doing really, really nice right now. No double stops, 3 one-sided stops, 5 open tranches. I do have a 00 put side, so if we go too much lower, that one could be in trouble. $68.05 would be the ideal pin for the Bics, or anywhere between 00 and 10, really. All right, 2 minutes till MOC. Let me turn on my financial juice. Let the juice loose. Turn on my system volume. Put my SPX on the screen. It's down to 98. No lower, please. No lower. Yeah.
1 minute remaining until the market on close imbalance.
It did sell off. It's like Pelosi got it. My bot's starting to fire. Filled at 320. Now that's on the long fly, so that'd be like $1.80. On the butterfly. VIX is creeping up.
Ten seconds.
Oh boy, it's going to be a sell number, isn't it?
Market on close imbalance. S&P 500 sell side 1 billion. Nasdaq 100 sell side 500 million. Dow 30 sell side 82 million. Mag 7 sell side 402 million.
Not too much. 1 billion sell side. I did not hit a profit target on my scalp. What? How'd you do that, opt for dollar? Yeah, I don't think I like the idea of using the bot here. I think the OCO is the way to go. Yeah, I did not hit my 50 cents. So in at 320 debit, I saw it got up to about a 340, so maybe like 20 cents. But I need to move now. Getting hit with a big loss when you're just trying to scalp is no bueno. Going in again? You going in for another? It's right back at 6,800. Down to 98. Chad, you doing him a homie?
Yeah, I'm in a one lotter in the 6,800. Got in for 210. I'd like to see 6,805.
Yeah, that would be ideal. That would be ideal.
I have a no stop multi-iron Condor in my other account, just one lot each, and it's a pin would be between 6,800 and 6,805. Downside break even is 67.90.
All right, so you got 2 scalps in.
So he got 2 in, and you haven't even gotten 1?
Yeah. Well, he did one much earlier. Or which one was your right before MOC out for $1? 255, I assume. Hanging around 99. Got about a little over 5 minutes. See if we get a little pump on the 5-minute mark. Down to 96. Down in the 95s, still not hitting. Still down like 9%. Oh, just went green. Another little tick down it would hit. Can't believe it's not hitting yet. It's in the 95s. No, didn't hit. I'm going to go ahead and disable my profit target now. This thing wants to keep going
Order
down.
partially filled. Order filled.
Oh, before I disabled it, it hit. All right, so I got my scalp plus $5 or plus $530. I did get stopped out on one of my put sides of my BICs. I don't like that. So now we just need to stay above. My next one's at 95. So if we could stay above 95.
Yeah, I just got locked on Mahomes.
Down to 93. Back to 95.
Mahomes winner.
Yes,
Yeah,
looks
back
like
up
a
to
good
90.
lock because it's starting to bounce.
Back up to 6,800.
Two and a half minutes. Back to 96. Back to 94. Yeah, I've got two different Bics with a 95 put side.
Oh, yuck.
All right, we need to bounce. Need a bounce.
Yeah, I'm right at my break even on my no stop multi-iron Condor now. If it goes any lower, it'll be a loser. Back this big sell-off. Friday profit takers. Bounce.
1 minute. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Order partially filled.
Ah,
Order filled.
my Bic profit just went from over 5,000 to
Order
2,500.
Wow. That's a sell-off.
Just chop my Bics right in half. There you
Get
go.
back up there.
Stop me out and then bounce back up there. Attaboy. Just like you know how to do.
Get up. Above 95.
Five seconds.
Get up.
Order cancelled.
Shut up.
Order cancelled. Order
Looks
cancelled.
like it's going to be around 6791.76.
Small loser for those. Gosh, dang it.
All right, all. That is a wrap for the week. Everybody have a great weekend. Talk to you next week. Cheers.